Well, I want to ask, the so-called Kingsley, where has he been since last year? Amaechi Muonago has been in that hospital since November last year. I was there on the 2nd of December, like I just told you. Now, in Igbo land, they said, ihe ezifu nebuo n'anya ka nkịta fụrụ ụjọ gbogbuo. The issue of Kingsley going to the hospital and then raising an outcry is where I am personally concerned. Because why? If you are a good conformist, you will make certain people say, see, do you think we should do this? What will be the outcome? Are we going to get the best out of this before jumping to become the go-between before Nigerians and Amaechi Muonago? Then, why didn't you use Amaechi Muonago's pages to do all of that? Why use your page? Are you related to Amaechi Muonago in any form? No. All of these things are things that we are trying to cut down. I have sick actors that are on the roll. I will not let you know that in just about 2-3 days ago, a production company that wouldn't want to mention their name gave HMO documentations to about 25 elderly actors and called me and said, we want to donate this as part of what we didn't announce it. Yes. We didn't shout it. Some of these things are things we should apply wisdom, because when tomorrow people begin to drag you, you know that you are the one that brought this upon yourself. You know the gist about Mr. Ibu and the family and whatever. A lot of people who were trying to defend themselves ever online were the people who actually drew this thing attention to themselves in something that doesn't concern you in any way. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I know people I have called and said, they will tell, okay, don't worry, I will reach. And each time they call, they'll say, how can we reach Amaechi? I say, this is the number. A woman called in from Canada and said, you need Amaechi's number. I said, this is the number. Somebody called, how can we get this actor's number? This is the number. Reach out to this number, do what you want to do, and all of that. So if somebody might come and tell you that, well, I'm not profiteering from this adventure. Whereas you have a monetized page where you are really profiteering.
Yes.
The money may not be sent to you, but because you have a monetized page, you are already profiteering from it, which is what we try as much as possible to condemn. We are asking people, if you are genuinely
concerned
on a matter, genuinely concerned on a matter, you should be able. The wife of the governor visited Amaechi Muonago in the hospital. When you go there and see that this case is getting critical, why didn't you reach out to the AGN and say, I think we should tell the wife of the governor that this is getting bad. Now, once you throw it in the media, politicians will capitalize it and begin to use it to chase clout. Then the governors will now come and say, yeah, we have to do this. Oh, you have to do this now? When this man has been here 2 months? No. Why didn't you do it then? We have a country where we promote rubbish. We have a country where common sense seems to have flown away from everybody. Everybody believes in welfareism. Nobody wants to go and work. Everybody was looking for who will dash them money. Economy is bad. Nobody wants to go and do a job, but goes to carry bag of rice from anybody without asking, how did the person giving us this rice get the rice? It's a big problem that's affecting the psyche of everyone.
Okay.
The doctors, even in that hospital, knew that it was a very bad case. Now, keeping him in ICU from that December till March is an indication there wasn't an issue getting better. Now, what I will not permit is people going to Amaechi Muonago's sick bed or wherever to pick up videos and then come online to use it to attract followership in the name of we're trying to help Amaechi. All of those funding, you see people sending 1,000, 2,000. It has never helped anybody. At the end of the day, you either lose the person involved or... But we are saying, from the Actors Guild of Nigeria perspective, if you're a member of the guild, as young or old, get hooked up to the possible programs that take care of health. We have an HMO that makes you an actor eligible to see 600 hospitals nationwide. It's there. All you need to do is to sign up to the HMO and then know your health status. It's not when you will walk from one location to another, and then it becomes bad, you rush to the public. We lost Don Brian Ibu in this same manner. He was on location and they were forcing him to go to the hospital. He didn't have HMO. By 11 p.m., he collapsed. Now, how many will I recount? And then when these things happen, you see people rushing online asking, where are the actors? Every actor, every filmmaker, they have their own problems and their family problems. The best thing you should do for yourself is, why the likes of these people fall into this problem is that, ab initio, they will not be part of the HMO, they will not be part of the life insurance, they will not be part of all of these programs that the guild has set up. And then they put us under pressure, trying to support. Why are we trying to support? We try to support because we would not like to lose somebody. But sometimes when you get there, it becomes a critical case that only a state government can just wake up and say, we donate 100 million, let's go and deal with this matter.
Once and for all.
Once and for all. But at the case of Amaechi Muonago is right now, what are you going to be dealing with? They are claiming kidney transplant. Kidney transplant is not the issue. There are underlying things that cost the kidney. Do you understand the point? So it's not about kidney transplant. The same case happened with Mr. Ibu. By the time Nigerians started donating money, Ibu's case was already bad. But for 2 years and a half, we were doing letters to some of the people who came out online to claim that they were giving money. And they threw away the letters. We told them, we have somebody. Ibu stayed almost 1 month in Turkish hospital in Abuja. Prince Ned Nwoko paid under the influence of the guild, because Prince Ned Nwoko is the chairman of the patrons board.
Okay.
From that Turkish hospital, after some months again, Ibu was admitted as Zenith. The Actors Guild of Nigeria came again. Within all this period, we were doing letters, coded letters to people asking, please, come and support us. We have somebody who is sick. All of a sudden, it surfaced online. Those people are now holier than, and they rushed. We're the ones helping people. And they begin to trash or begin to cast aspersions to the guild, as if to say the guild doesn't exist or we're not doing anything. But the actors themselves, the practitioners themselves, they are also to be blamed. Because sickness does not look at your face, it does not check who is more star than the other. You had when Zach Oji collapsed, spent almost 5 hours. If somebody like Zach Oji would collapse. Now, when you organize a health program, like we have done in Asama, now we had a health program where we had vital signs check, we had HMO sign up, we had people check their eye and all of that. Some of the stars will prefer to sit at home. You're not asked to bring money. It's just for you to come and know what is happening. And tomorrow when you have a problem, you run to the guild. So it's something we must honestly condemn. So now, for Amaechi Muonago, we're still working on the ground to see who can assist. I just read online that the governor's wife, Anambra State governor's wife, has taken over. I don't know how true is that. I've spoken to the family. They have not given me any positive feedback that is true. But as the case is right now, only such kind of funding can help, because all the people that had donated money to Amaechi Muonago's personal account in the course of this problem, you cannot go to them again and say, look, you gave 3 million naira the other time, we are not sure it's enough. A renowned pastor was calling me within 2 days ago, asking me how much is he remaining for a wedding. And let me tell you, all of these monies that are sent into these personal sick person's accounts are always unaccounted for. The case of Mr. Ibu, after all of those monies sent, did anybody come out to release a list and at least say thank you to these Nigerians who supported this man? That will tell you, that will give you an eye clean of at least how much they realized. But nobody did that, because what? It's a family problem. He entered into family issue, went to police and all of that. And these are the things we must condemn. Now, I know people I have asked to send money to social account. It is the people who come back to me to say, we have sent. as AGN president, can you do us a letter thanking us? I will do, but the family will not. So I'm beginning to think that most people feel more comfortable rushing at the internet to begin to ask for money, because there are a lot of emotional blackmail, a lot of sentimental issues that make people who do not even know you send money to you, depending on how it was packaged. And if you look at people who are in this practice of trying to show off online that somebody is sick, they are trying to help, they are people who are non-conformists. They cannot conform to the orderliness of the industry.
Yes.
If you see whoever that has posted anybody as an actor or as whatever online saying this actor is sick, this producer is sick, find out that person. He belongs to no guild. He belongs to no association. So he's a non-conformist. And they are the ones that will shout more. Then it begins to paint the industry from a bad perspective. Actors are not the only people who fall sick and don't have funding to take care of themselves. We have had the case of Christian Chukwu. When Christian Chukwu was sick, his actors give richer than FIFA,
NFF.
But it was NFF. But it was the billionaire oil magnate in Lagos, Otedola, that came to his rescue.
Yes.
We have had footballers who probably went bad in their normal lifestyle and they fell sick. We had the Waste Noruma case and all of that. AGN is not bigger than all these organizations. So it happens. What we should be doing is tell these actors, go to your guild and sign up to the necessary health programs that your guild is. So you'll be able to know what is wrong with you. And not when your case is now bad, that it needs a lot of money, you begin to shout, what has the guild done for you? What have you, how the guild has not done anything? We are actors. No. People have their personal problems.
Honorable Emeka Rollers, we're still with the AGN president. We're discussing about the issue on ground, which is Amaechi Muonago and the passing away of our big brother, Mr. John Okafor. Let's be honest and be factual here. You said something, but I don't want to insinuate, but let me ask you face to face. Do you think it is too late for Amaechi Muonago?
For Amaechi Muonago's case, there are three things that we need. Let the medical doctors who are handling him at the teaching hospital give us a certified prognosis, and then we know where to take it to. As a layman, I cannot say it is too late, but it is not too late.
You're not good.
I remember the time Mr. Ibu's case, there was a time we wanted to fly Ibu out of the country.
Okay.
We escalated the prognosis from the Evercare Hospital to India, to America, and they told us that whoever has this prognosis will not make any flight to any country. So in Amaechi Muonago's case, we need the family, whoever is in charge, because I've been talking to the wife, and then I will speak to Amaechi, who of course is not very coherent because of his case. Let them tell us, so can a doctor write something and say, okay, we are recommending that this person be taken to India or be taken. It's not all of these fables they come online and tell you, yeah, we are going to India now, we kidney transplant, we're looking for money. Tell us how much you are looking for. Tell us what you want to do. Let us have a medical report of it. Yes. There are Nigerians who are going to do this, but they need figures. They need you to be, okay, this is specific. Okay, we need 20 million naira for the transplant. We need 5 million naira for the donor. We need 18 million naira for the aircraft. We need 5 million naira for, and then we put all of them together and say, okay, it is 55 million naira we're looking for.
Yes.
What is this story of somebody comes online and holds my phone and tells you that, yes, you know, this wonderful actor, Amaechi Muonago, you see him now, he's taking dialysis now. We need over 30 million. It's not the right.
Who gave you the figures?
You understand the point? So even people I have spoken to will ask you, Mr. President, how much are you looking for? As I speak to you now, we have one of us, I'm trying to fly abroad to France. We've secured all the medical bill for him in France. We're just trying to get the flight ticket. They say, as of today, they say ticket is 4,300,000 something for him to travel. Nobody even knows this actor, but I've been on that case. We don't have to jump out every time online and begin to shout, No. I think we're bigger than this.